Hello, I'm Jashikins, and welcome to today's Jash Reads episode. Today we're going to read Megamorphs #1, The Andalite's Gift by K.A. Applegate. I have no clue why I went dun. But yeah, the science thing happened today. I finally got my hair cut. And because before it had just grown way too long, and I was getting hair in my mouth all the time. And this haircut thing should happen just as I started reading Animorphs #10, because then it would have been fucking perfect. And you'll understand that little joke when we get to that that book. And for all those of you who've already read the series, you're probably going, "Don't worry, the joke isn't that funny." Okay. I don't know why I go dun. Okay. Okay, and today's point of view comes from dun. I don't know why I like doing that today. Anyways, backing up a bit, this chapter's point of view comes from our fearless leader, Jake. I'm not going to make the sound again. I'm not going to make the sound again. Okay. We spent a bad night, Cassie and Rachel and I. Cassie and I went to our homes. Rachel spent the night at Cassie's house, because otherwise she'd have had to explain to her mom why she wasn't at gymnastics camp. Rachel was still shaky, but her memory was almost all the way back to normal. I figured the best thing for her would be to spend time with Cassie. As for me, I dragged home at almost midnight. There was no question. I was grounded. I didn't even argue. No TV, no Sega. Inside the house by 5 o'clock. Wash all dishes. Take out all trash. For 2 weeks. And oh, by the way, clean out the garage. I didn't say anything but "Yes, sir," and "Yes, ma'am," and "I'm really sorry I worried you." Then I went up to my room and tried not to imagine what Fisher 3 was doing to Ax and Marco. I've never felt so tired and so bad. I fell asleep in my clothes, face down on my unmade bed. We were beaten. That's what I fell asleep thinking. We were done. The dust monster would be back. We had survived. Most of us. But we would never be able to morph safely. We Animorphs were finished. The battle was done. Nothing now stood between the Yeerks and complete control of Earth. And you know what? That thought just made me feel relieved. I was too tired to fight. Too tired. The next thing I knew, booga 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 booga. What? I sat up, spun around, twisting myself up in my sheets, then promptly fell out of my bed. Marco laughed so hard he started crying. "How did you get here?" I demanded. "Then you're alive." "No, I am the ghost of Marco. Fear me." "What time is it?" "Like 10 in the morning." Marco said. He went to the window and opened the blinds. I recoiled from the bright sunlight. "Cassie said the Vila carried you away." "Yes, it did. And now We're going steady. Look, get with it. Wake up, fearless leader. We're all alive and waiting for you to come and lead the counterattack. Counterattack? I glanced at the door. Don't worry, Marco said. Tom's out. I checked. Can't go anywhere, I said. I'm so busted for coming in late. Yeah, I talked to your dad on my way up. He mentioned that little fact. He said if you clean the garage, you can go out for a while. It seemed very important to him. Like, maybe if you cleaned the garage, he would be the happiest guy in the world? Sure, why not? My mom has been after him for a month to clean the garage, so now he gets to dump it off on me. Why wouldn't he be happy? You going to help me? Me? Help clean the garage? As if. I smiled. I'm glad you're not dead, Marco. Me too. Get everyone together. Give me 3 hours to deal with the garage. We'll meet at the edge of the woods. No one morphs. Got that? No one morphs. And that's the end of that chapter. I just want to say, Jake, just because you're an idiot does not mean your whole little gang is a bunch of idiots. After realizing that Dust Beast the Velik will hunt you down and find you if you morph, no one's going to be going, yeah, know what we should do today? Morph, because obviously we have no self-preservation skills. It's okay, Jake. It's okay. You're the leader by pure chance. Just chance. That's all there is. So yeah, Marco's alive. I just love Jake's react. I love Jake's reaction now. Marco decides to introduce himself. He's not like, "Hey Jake, hey Jake." He's like, "I'm just gonna fucking freak you out." At first I was thinking of having booga 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 just yelled out at the top of my lungs, but then it's like I think it has a little more humor if it's sort of said a little bit softly, just to showcase how scared Jake is. Like he wakes up at the little sound, like ah. Oh jeez. So, what did you think about this chapter? What did you like? What didn't you like? And remember, no major spoilers in the comment section. I am hoping against hope that people find the Animorphs series via these videos. They might get attracted by like my Game of Thrones videos and like, oh hey, here's something else on the channel. Let me check it out. And I will convert everyone. But in the meantime, everyone won't have read the series, so please refrain from major spoilers in the comment section. But if you do want to talk spoiler stuff to me, please, if you're in the YouTube's link in the description to my Tumblr Ask Box, and there, spoil stuff away. And if you are one of those brand new spanking Animorphs fans, I call you Phantomorph now. This fandom does not have cookies, so I am very, very sorry. But what we do have are cinnamon buns, aka humanity's greatest creation. And if you listen to this video and are like, hey, I would love my very own copy of Megamorphs #1, The Andalite's Gift by Kay Applegate. If you're watching on the YouTube's link in the description. If you're watching on my blog, the blog, a link down below, and both links will take you to where you can buy your very own copy of Megamorphs #1, The Andalite's Gift by K.A. Applegate. Now, if you don't want to buy, now I can understand if you don't want to buy it from Amazon for any number of reasons, but just to let you know the perks of purchasing via those links. One, you get Megamorphs #1, The Andalite's Gift by K.A. Applegate, which is awesome. You also support those, content creators, those, K.A. Applegate. And also, you help support me. I get a very small, not very small, I get a sort of percentage of the price. So, so you're also helping me build up an awesome YouTube channel, blog, and everything else I do. So yay! So yeah. And if you're watching on the YouTubes, please like this video if you like how Marco replied to Jake's question of, hey, do you want to help me clean the garage? And Marco's like, no. Or if you just like Marco in general, like, just give that a like. And if you're watching on the YouTubes, remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, because I will be reading every single Animorph book except Alternamorphs for very obvious reasons. Yeah. And if you're watching this on my blog and watching on the desktop version of my blog, please choose the follow by email option so you will never again miss one of my awesome blog posts. I just don't do these Jash reads. I also do fan fictions. I also do long posts. And yeah, that long post is taking a long time, like longer than normal. Usually I'm like long posts and then it doesn't take me that long, but this one's like, but I think I've got a good steady pace of how I'm completing them now, so that should be good. Maybe out in a month or two. And yeah, remember, if you are donating to my Patreon, that you will see the long posts ahead of time, so yay! And the next episode Jash reads will be more of Megamorphs #1, The Andalite's Gift by K.A. Applegate, and will air in a few short hours, so have fun. And if you're watching this on a lovely Friday, be safe. Be very safe. And until next video, good